Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Forresters. After Electra is sacked, the group intends to reclaim their business. When Eric questioned Ridge at Steffi's if Brooke might talk sense into Hope's head, Ridge said that he hadn't seen her the previous evening. He departed after explaining that he couldn't be with Hope. Steffi pondered their next course of action. It seemed unbelievable to Eric that Brooke could stand up for Hope. Zend entered while they were conversing. He said, "Good, I thought you'd all be here." He announced his resignation after learning about the takeover. "I am a Forrester. I stand with my family," Zend firmly declared. Zend revealed that Carter and Hope made an effort to get him to serve as HFTF's chief designer. He went on to say that he knew his family had pulled a coup, and that he would never betray them. Zend was informed by Steffi and Ridge that while they respected his choice, they believed he ought to change his mind and remain at Forrester. Ridge believed that until they reclaimed Forrester, it would be beneficial to have someone speak for them. After what they had done, Zend was shocked that they wanted him to work for Carter and Hope. They clarified that he was a gifted designer who would help save the business from failing, since they couldn't let it fail. It would also be good to have someone inside, Ridge said. Steffi predicted that their day of reckoning would arrive sooner rather than later, and that the takeover would not last. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC forums. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. Eric assured his family that if they banded together, they could do anything. Ridge pointed out that although Carter was a skilled businessman, he was ignorant of fashion. That's what keeps Forrester alive, isn't it? His lack of experience, talent, and vision? Ridge went on. "Those of us in this room are this company," Eric said. They were aware that without their assistance, Carter and Hope would drown. Ridge said, "And there's no help in sight." Carter set up a meeting with the leaders of each department in the CEO's office. In order to begin carrying out his strategy of turning Forrester into a worldwide luxury brand, he informed Hope that he was putting together an acquisitions team. Hope found it thrilling to see Carter's idea come to fruition. As the guy in charge, Carter claimed to have an official task. He intended to rehire her. Hope accepted the job while flirting with Carter. She expressed gratitude to him for helping her. Carter informed Hope that HFTF has always played a significant role in the business. "It will always be." "You're welcome here," Carter said. Hope inhaled deeply and gave that some thought. Later that day, Carter informed Hope that he would be providing HFTF with full funding. Hope vowed never to disappoint him after he gave her his word that she would have all the resources she required. Ivy entered and said that she had learned that he was now in command. Carter assured Ivy there would be no impact on the jewelry line. Ivy was glad to see the transformation, but as a Forrester, she worried what Ridge, Steffi, and her uncle Eric thought. In order to control the narrative around the leadership shift before Ridge, Steffi, and Eric could spin it, Hope informed Carter that Katie was drafting a press statement. Without mentioning any controversy, Hope stated that the news that Carter was in control will be part of Katie's discharge. Hope stated they would just stay upbeat and anything the Forresters said would just appear to be resentment, despite Carter's warning that there would be consequences. Since he wasn't certain that Ridge, Steffi, or Eric would ever return, Carter believed it was an excellent strategy and pointed out that they were on their own. Hope was informed by Carter that he wanted her to play a key role in the group he was putting together to lead Forrester into the future. She mentioned that she ought to focus part of her efforts on HFTF. She accepted to join the team because, according to Carter, he appreciated her viewpoint and knowledge. She informed Carter that she was thrilled to be at his side during the entire process, and that she had total trust in his vision for the business. According to Carter, a great team requires a CEO to handle day-to-day operations. He grinned as he had an idea. He declared, "I believe I know the ideal person. Brooke should be the CEO," Carter proposed. Hope was ecstatic and exclaimed that she was eager to inform her. As they shared a kiss, Hope informed him, "I love you so much." Will arrived at the salon to assist Electra with getting ready for a photo session. She questioned whether Will was too qualified for an internship given his education, but he believed that everyone had to start somewhere. Electra was relieved because she had no immediate plans to leave. Electra texted Remy because she didn't like the way things were going with him. She hoped Will could see his positive side and they could all hang together. Although she acknowledged that they had never dated, she said he was a kind, understanding friend. Electra said that if she did anything to offend him, she would feel guilty. The fact that Remy hadn't replied to her SMS yet struck Will as odd. Electra dismissed it as a sign of Remy's loneliness. Will didn't see how she could have claimed that they were both geeks in high school. She explained to him that jewelry also had a scientific component. Will observed that she was intelligent and attractive. According to Electra, Remy supported her through a trying time and enjoyed computer science. Although Electra acknowledged that it was behind her, she was unsure of what she would have done in the absence of Remy's assistance. Remy was deep in contemplation at Il Giardino, considering how he had changed Electra's photos. He was focused, Sheila observed, and she inquired if he had anything he would like to discuss. According to Remy, he was only checking in on a friend and expressed worry about individuals sharing all of their personal information online. Sheila advised him to return to work since Deacon dislikes slackers. Sheila left, and Remy returned his attention to his phone. Remy sobbed and hurried to his flat. He remembered how Will pushed him away. Electra asked him not to hang around at her workplace, and he was in the salon when she told him they were just friends. Remy opened his PC and browsed through Electra's pictures. Goodbye, Will, he thought. Remy's email crossed Katie's mind in the design office. When Brooke arrived, she said that she had a restless night and hoped Ridge would return home after he had calmed down. She believed that eventually everything will be resolved. She could talk to Katie about anything, Katie said. Katie went on, I'm a Logan and we look after our own. When Brooke inquired what she wanted to see, Katie said that she had something to show her. Katie gave her the pictures and stated that she received an email from an unidentified source. Brooke was surprised to learn that Electra wasn't as kind and naive as they had assumed. With everything else going on, they decided they couldn't afford the unfavorable scandal. Katie called Ivy into the design office, and she entered. Katie said she wanted to chat about Electra, when she inquired if it was about Hope and Carter. Katie stated, we will have to let her leave Forrester. Since Electra did excellent work, Ivy was clueless as to what issue they would be having with her. Ivy didn't believe Katie when she tried to explain that Electra wasn't a good fit for the business. When Katie informed Electra, we're going to have to let you go from Forrester, she was taken aback. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, mentioned during a jailhouse visit that her lawyers were working on an appeal. Even though RJ Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, was deceived, cheated on, manipulated, and discarded, he has seemingly vanished from Forrester Creations as well as the soap opera. Could RJ be funding Luna's legal team? And when released, could she go after an unexpected target? Keep reading and let's talk about what could happen next with this storyline. B&B spoilers reveal that Luna mentioned during a jailhouse visit with Penelope, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, that her lawyers were working on an appeal.